What is it like to be Liris's mom?
How far back do you want me to go? Well, we really did not discern the grace and gift that God had placed in her regarding a future career in modeling. She was always in front of the camera and all this posing and strutting and everything. But we, at that time in our life, did not detect that possibly she would be a model.
I jokingly, non-jokingly, always say that I did her first photo shoot.
Yeah, I remember.
I put lipstick on her and put on a dress and had a fan so it would make her dress sort of float, and had her do poses, and she was doing her little mouth and pouty, and this was at 3.
I've known Liris for over a decade, and it's been a joyous ride, a laugh a minute.
She's just one of my best friends, and I love her dearly.
We are very elated and excited about her accomplishment and others that she was able to bring into the full figure arena.
Liris Crosse, congratulations on your award tonight. For many years, people referred to you as Naomi Campbell of Plus. No, you're the Liris Crosse of Plus.
I am so proud to be here to support Liris as Icon of the Year. I mean, she is an icon. She has had such a storied career, and both on and off screen and on the runways. I have had such a pleasure working with her.
Like, she brings such an amazing energy. I'm really happy for her. It's very deserved, and this has been a really great event just to be able to celebrate with you.
I'm still writing my speech.
For more than 2 decades, Liris has championed visibility for full-figured women and Black women, demanding a seat at the table and then making sure there were more chairs for those who came after her. Icons are remembered not only for the walls they break down, but for the doors they open up. Liris Crosse has done both.
What an honor. I am standing here tonight deeply humbled and deeply grateful. When I started this journey, the industry didn't quite know what to do with someone like me. I was told I was too curvy for fashion, too bold for the background. I knew I was too confident for the box they tried to keep me in. But God had other plans. I knew in my heart that my purpose was to walk runways and slay in front of the camera. But as I journeyed, I learned my deeper purpose. It was to make space on that runway and in front of those cameras so that I can make room for women who look like me, who feel like me, who have been told that their bodies or their beauty doesn't belong. So tonight, standing here, receiving this Icon Award, this isn't just my moment. It's a moment for every woman who's ever been overlooked, underbooked, or underestimated. It's for the young girl flipping through magazines or scrolling online wondering why she doesn't see herself. Baby, your time is coming. You are seen. You are worthy. You are beautiful. That's what my daddy used to always say to me. Throughout my career, from fashion to film to motivational speaking, my mission has always been the same: to remind the world that representation matters. So representation what? All right. That curves, confidence, and class can coexist. That grace and power are not opposites, they're sisters. You know, when I first heard I was receiving the Icon of the Year award, I sat with that word for a while. icon. Because that's not a word to be taken lightly. It carries quite a bit of weight. When you look it up, icon is defined as a person regarded with reverence, someone who is admired and respected, a symbol, a standard, an example. And that kind of reverence isn't given overnight. It's earned through years of showing up, standing firm, and walking in purpose even when it wasn't easy. Being an icon means you've been trusted, okay? Trusted to represent something bigger than yourself. Trusted to hold the line. Trusted to carry the stories, the hopes, and the possibilities of others who see themselves in you. So when I think about that word tonight, I don't just see the editorial layouts or the runways or the television screens. I see the journey behind all of it. I see the rejections, the closed doors, the moments I question if there was space for someone like me in this industry, or was my time up? And I see the grace of God saying, keep walking, Liris. The world will catch up. Keep walking, because I have more in store for you. For me, this award isn't just about being called an icon, it's about the why behind it. It's about every woman who's ever been told she was too full, too bold, too dark, too loud, too much of anything, and still choose to stand tall. It's about the next generation watching, learning that their worth isn't determined by a number on a tag. To be revered means to be seen. To be respected means to have lived with integrity. And to be trusted means to have stayed true to your purpose, even when no one was clapping. To the Full Figured Industry Awards and Tawana Blasingame, thank you for seeing us, for giving us our flowers while we can smell them. Woo. To Carla Williams and Robert Stevens, I will forever thank you as you saw the young Liris in high school who had that model look, and that shoot that you all did with me put me on my path. To my family and friends and my team, thank you for holding me down when the world said no and I had to find my own yes. To my mom, I love you so much. It is your grace and beauty I've embodied in this industry. Thank you for being an example. Thanks for your prayers over the years, because they have gotten me through. To my dad in heaven, thanks for giving me that cross boldness to be an activist and stand up for what I believe in. I miss you. To my sister Karen, thanks for being one of my biggest cheerleaders and pushing me when my soul has gotten weary. To my besties, Christy and Natalie, you have been my rocks in a weary land at times and the wind beneath my wings. I appreciate that. Also, Natalie, thanks for your co-management, lightening my load, pulling up my rate, and manifesting on my behalf. You're a real one. And if you know Natalie, she's a real one. To my guy bestie, Will, we came up and you helped style and school me on what works great for my body, which helped up my confidence and visibility in the market. Thanks for seeing me for me. To Deandra, thanks for being my spirit animal. You are joy personified. That has kept me upbeat in this crazy world. I love me some you. To Chris Holland, thanks for always having my back and believing in the dream, AKA me. To Leah McCloskey, who discovered me through Model Search America and my first modeling agent, Susan Georget, when I was at Wilhelmina Models, thanks for launching me off on this journey. To one of my favorite model friends, Naima, thanks for being a model's model. You share clients and castings, and we want the best for each other. You're a great friend, too. And to my current model agents, Dorothy Combs and Marcy Spanier, thanks for your tireless work to keep me booked and busy. 'Cause y'all, I'm still booked and busy. It's kind of crazy. The average model's career span is 5 years. I'm past 20 years. Okay? Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Okay? To one of my mentors in this industry, the Susan Moses. I call her mother. Congrats on your Lifetime Achievement Award. Thanks for encouraging me, for pulling me together when I'm ready to lose it at times, because you know so much of what I fight through behind the scenes. You have been a great sounding board. Your belief in me has never wavered since we met. And I thank you for that. I love you too. To every photographer, editor, stylist, hair, and makeup artist, thank you for your artistry and for choosing me time after time. To Madopita Atelier for this beautiful dress, and Big Fig Mattress for sponsoring this awesome award. And to every person in this room, keep walking tall, keep taking up space, keep breaking ceilings with your beauty and your brilliance. Because if my journey has taught me anything, it's that when you walk in your greatness, your light will draw everything meant for you. So tonight, I received this with great gratitude, not as a finish line, but as a reminder to keep doing the work. This is not just an honor, but it's also a responsibility to keep opening doors, to keep using my walk, my visibility, my faith, to keep speaking my mind and speaking life into others and showing them the way, and to keep reminding the world that icons come in every shape, every shade, and every size. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I am amazed that I didn't fall to pieces and boohoo cry, because Chrissy knows I'm a crybaby, but I was crying before I got up here, y'all. But I just want to say thank you, and I love you all. I'm an icon living.